Alright, hey guys, so today we're going to be making a shield, most likely a Viking shield. It's just circular round shield. Not exactly meant for the toughest stuff, but it's made out of plywood, so it's extremely strong. But if you could just put like felt, like canvas or something like that over it, fiberglass, we're not doing that, we're just basically cutting it out. But it should look pretty good when we're done. Alright, so I'm just cutting it out on a jigsaw. But first what you do is drill a hole, just drop a blade in, just start cutting it. How you actually do this is you take a nail, tie it around a Sharpie, or tie a string or nail string to the dead center of the plywood. There's several different ways to find the dead center. I just did the X, and the center of the X was that. So then you just nail your string in, tie it to however length you can, tie it to a Sharpie, and just go all the way around. Should give you a perfect circle. Right now I'm just jigsawing it out over this tiny palette, but it should work, and then come back to you when we're done. Okay, so I've just finished cutting it out with the jigsaw, but I forgot to mention how to measure the perfect circle. You measure it. Mine was I did 18 inches, so right here, but, 18 inches seems tiny, right? What you do is that's how big your string is, and then you go around, so it's actually going to be double 18, which is, can't remember, but, that's going to be the length of your shield. What you can do, is you can cut out a little circle, and then place something right here, like a plank or something that's really thin, probably the same wood you used, and to make a handle, then you can use a shield boss. If you wanted to do it that way, I would go check out Zed Not Alpha's video. Eli is great. Subscribe to him because he's amazing. But I'm gonna do it a little bit more simple. But okay, so there's the finished shield cut out. I think it looks pretty cool. This is gonna be the inside. Alright, for sanding, what I did is just finished filming the other part of this, is I took the palette, stuck this in, leaned it down until it was steady, so it flips like that, and then you can just take some sandpaper, whatever tool you have, Dremel, it's probably too small, but electric sander, belt sander, whatever, just to get this all smooth. This is the inside of it. I would focus more on the outside, but I would get both of them. Get it to a nice round. Probably use a rotary table, or whatever you call it, the thing that rounds it out. But, yeah, so that's for sanding. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put a handle on it, which, what the handle looks like, I just took it off a box. And then what I did was, right here was actually too small to fit the mold I was using, so I took a drill, widened it out just a little bit, and then I was able to drop 4 skateboard bolts in, and then do that. I'm going to do the exact same length for the strap on my arm so it looks even, but one thing I didn't count for was the weight and size of this. This thing probably weighs like 7 to 8 pounds, and it's almost as big as me. Okay, so it's finished. Here that I did a blue stripe down it and a silver stripe down it. Flipping it over, I actually changed the handle. What I just did was I took 2 things of wood, stapled them on the side, and then glued them together. So there's my new handle. Here's that strap that goes on that forearm. It's just an old pump belt because I'm a diabetic. And yeah, so that looks like. It's kind of extra, but this thing is so freaking tough that you can do whatever to it. So I'm actually gonna put this down and show you what it's like. Me holding it. So yeah, there it is. I think it weighs like 5 pounds, but where this gets hit, because it's half-inch plywood or wood, it's nothing's getting through this. I have no idea about a bullet though. This is not bulletproof, and I'm not responsible for any injuries that may occur when making this. Yeah, don't put this in front of you and tell your friend to shoot yourself or shoot this shield, because it will most likely go through. So there it is. I mean, yeah, it's about 5 pounds. For Halloween, I guess you could use this, but it might be a little much on your arm carrying that around all day. But I mean, here's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. It's pretty big. I mean, if it's on the ground, it can almost go complete, or it can go completely beneath it. So if you get hit right here with the weapon, it's just going to kind of turn like that. Same thing with here, it's just going to expose yourself. One place you got to be careful for is right here. If it gets hit, it's going to flop inward on you. So when that happens, I would actually bring this up higher. And you see they're striking to the top, bring this up higher so that it goes, or actually, I don't know how you escape that, but I mean, that. So, thanks for watching, guys. If we can get this to 10 likes, 20 views, that would be great. So, bye. So I actually filmed it wrong in the one that was talking about the other handle. But one thing before I didn't account for was that it was way too big. Size comparison, it was about up to my shoulders. It weighed about 12 pounds, so it was just too big, so I cut it down.